We're covering the use of the reservation system for the tennis courts, the swim lanes, and the machines. It's one system with multiple venues. A venue represents a different type of activity, such as indoor tennis, indoor swim, outdoor swim, and the machines. You have two kinds of reservations. One is scheduled reservations, and the other are instant reservations. Scheduled reservations refer to the reservations that are made when the system processes requests by members for court time, swim lane time, or machines. These are entered from the beginning of Wednesday until Tuesday afternoon. The purpose of that is to make sure no one gets a special advantage by being the first to input their reservations. Secondly, the system allows you to either use your browser on your computer, or you can use the app My Club Lives, which is on both the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. So first we're going to cover how you make a browser-based scheduled reservation. You log in with either your email or your cell phone number if you've registered it in the system. The scheduled reservation cycle runs for 1 week from Wednesday morning until Tuesday night. It's the same cycle that you have for entering requests itself. The form that is used is pretty easy to navigate on the browser. It pops up a matrix. You just go ahead and click on the ones you're interested in. The club currently restricts you to entering requests for 4 shifts or time slots. And what it does at the end of the day is it processes all those requests from everybody and then it makes an assignment. We will cover how it makes those assignments a little bit later. So we showed you the browser. Now let's take a look at the same function on the app. You go to the icon that says Requests. You press on that, and then what it will do is bring up a selection where you pull down based on what you're interested in, which is the venue, indoor tennis, indoor swimming, etc. It tells you the date for the cycle you're working with, which will be the following week. And then you just pull down for the different dates that you have. Now you have one option too, which exists also on the browser, which is you can specify that you prefer 10:15 in the morning, but you'll take any morning if there's a conflict and you can't get the one you asked for. When you're done putting in your requests, it then displays for you what your requests are. And handily, just like the browser, you can go in and make changes. You can delete requests, change requests, whatever you need to do. The reservations then are scheduled using a special algorithm in the scheduler that evens out the assignments so that everyone gets an equal shot at 1, 2, 3, or 4. So everybody passes through and gets their first one, and then if there's still openings, it'll look to assign the second one, etc., etc. On the scheduled reservations, you need to confirm once you have been assigned a reservation. This on the browser will appear in amber, and once it's confirmed, it changes to blue, meaning that it is confirmed. Now, one thing that is specific to indoor tennis at the current time is in order to make sure that only members are playing indoors, when you confirm your reservation, you need to also indicate who you're playing with. A nice option here is that you can indicate on the mobile app just the last name of the person that you're playing with, and it will then bring up the ones that qualify after the first 4 letters, and you can just select it and it will fill in the email or the cell phone if it's on file. For all the other venues other than indoor tennis, you merely have a confirmation screen where you click confirm. Now let's take a quick look at instant reservations. Instant reservations are reservations you can make after the scheduled reservation run has been completed. Any court that shows open is available for an instant reservation. You can make an instant reservation for the same day, or you can make a reservation for days ahead in the week or in the cycle. On the app, the reservations function serves 3 purposes, each one of which has a separate icon you use. The first one is when you bring up reservations, it will display for you what reservations you have and what the status of that reservation is. So if it's been confirmed, it will be in green. If it is unconfirmed, it will display in white. And if it is one that you want to cancel, you press the cancel. The second function is to take a look at what's available today. If you press the plus sign, it will show you by the different venues what are open slots. This way you don't have to do a search for today in case you just got an urge to play, but you can see what's available, you can click on it, and then confirm it. The third function is if you want to make an instant reservation in the future, within at least the current cycle. So if it's currently Tuesday and I want to play on Friday, I click on the 3 bars that are in the upper right corner. When I click on that, it will bring up a screen that will allow me to do a filter, much like you saw on the request function. I just go ahead and again select my dates and my times, and then I process with search, and it will then display for me those particular time slots available for that time. It will not display any slot if it's already reserved. Once you have reserved your slot, it will confirm, unless you're on indoor tennis, in which case you have to name the player that you're going to be playing with. And at that point in time, you just press the confirm key, and your reservation is now confirmed, and it will display. You also will see that when you have confirmed it, it will display on your partner's reservation screen too, as showing that he or she has been invited by you to play at that particular time. The other person can, in fact, reject the play if they have to cancel out, but it will not cancel your reservation. It just means that the reservation still needs to have a player designated. We showed you how you can see all your reservations on the mobile app. You also have the same ability on the browser without needing to actually go through all of the grid that is there. Instead, you can simply pull down where you had logged in. You can pull down there My Reservations, and it will show you a history of your reservations, including the status of any reservations that are currently within the cycle. If there's a reservation that has not yet been confirmed, it displays that and allows you to confirm it right from this particular screen. As the desire for more contactless forms of check-in, one of the options that may be available will be the use of a scanner on your app to check in without needing to have a personal contact with the desk. How this works is displayed in the above example. Also, the scanner that was developed for this can also be used by you for other QR scanning that would just go to a website. So it actually has a purpose broader than simply the use for check-in. If you come and you do not have a reservation, it'll also then notice that and ask you if you want to make a reservation. So it has broad use and value. It's still not a substitute for the personal contact, but it is something that can be useful in the absence of direct contact. Okay, thank you for attending, and enjoy your events at the club.